Hi, Peter here. In this tutorial video, I'll be providing a high-level overview of Compliance Master Enterprise and how its various modules work together to provide your organisation a complete end-to-end compliance assessment and continuous improvement solution. When you first log into Compliance Master, you'll find a list of its various modules in the left-hand navigation column of each page. Please note that depending on your assigned user group, some of these modules may be hidden from view or restricted in their functionality. Let's start with the Settings module. This is where you add and manage the details of the people who can log in and use your account. It's also where you manage the details of the laws, regulations and standards against which you'll be carrying out your compliance assessments. These are referred to as compliance references and they're used to create checklist templates, which I'll cover a little later in the tutorial. In this module, you'll also find a history of email notifications generated by the system, which can be a big time saver when tracking and verifying user activities. Next, we have the Entities module. This is where you add and manage the details of the organisations, groups and third parties that will be assessed using the software. These are referred to as entities, and you can add as many of these to your account as you like. Next, we have the Checklist module. This is where you add and manage the checklist templates that will be used to assess and record your entity compliance results. It's also where you will find any pre-configured checklist templates that may have come with your Compliance Master subscription. You'll also find a great time-saving feature in this module that enables you to create a new checklist template by cloning an existing template. To learn more about how to add and clone checklist templates using Compliance Master, please visit our YouTube channel where you'll find a more detailed tutorial video on this subject. The next module is the Criteria module. This is where all the assessment criteria used to construct your checklist templates is centrally recorded and managed, which makes it extremely easy when it comes to making changes to assessment criteria that is shared across multiple checklist templates. Once again, to learn more about how to add and share assessment criteria, please watch our checklist tutorial by clicking on the link below this video. The next module is the Assessments module. This is where you manage the compliance assessments carried out on your registered entities and where you can view and share their assessment results. To add a new compliance assessment to the system, simply select a registered checklist template and the name of the entity you want to assess and hit Create. It's that simple. Another of the software's great time-saving features is that rather than starting a compliance assessment from scratch, you can clone and update an existing compliance assessment. Once a new compliance assessment is registered on the system, it's just a matter of opening its associated checklist. Then you can start entering your compliance assessment results alongside each specified criteria. You also have the option of entering supporting assessment notes and improvement recommendations underneath each assessment result. And most importantly, you can also upload and attach hyperlinks to supporting compliance evidence. As you enter your results, you'll notice the software provides a real-time analysis of your assessment progress and compliance outcomes for each main section of the checklist. This includes the number of compliance requirements that have been assessed to date and how many remain. It also includes a percentage of total requirements that have been assessed as compliant and a more detailed breakdown of total compliant, non-compliant and not applicable assessment results. At any stage you can print, export and directly email a copy of your compliance assessment results to internal and external stakeholders. And there's also a button that enables you to display and report only those requirements that have been assessed as non-compliant. While it's important to regularly assess and identify entity non-compliances, it's equally important to ensure corrective actions are taken to prevent them reoccurring in the future. Which brings us to the Improvements module. It's here where you can quickly take the compliance assessment results for a selected entity and transform them into an improvement plan with the click of a button. It's also where you can create a new improvement plan by cloning an existing improvement plan, and where you can add corrective actions to identified non-compliances and monitor their progress through to completion. It's also where you can directly print, download and email your improvement plans to internal and external stakeholders. Next, we have the Corrective Actions module. This is where all the corrective actions used to construct your improvement plans are recorded and centrally managed. It's also where you can assign them a priority rating, completion date and an owner, and where you can monitor and manage their implementation through to completion, including attaching supporting closeout evidence. This brings us to the end of this introductory video on Compliance Master Enterprise. To learn more about how to create improvement plans and manage corrective actions, please visit our YouTube channel, where you'll find more detailed videos on these and other subjects. While you're there, please make sure you click on the subscribe button so you receive notifications on any new videos we post from time to time.